You're listening to the Woodhouse Blend Podcast.
Let's get it. Cue my music. Ooh, we live.
I don't know why you're over there trying to talk to the audio.
Bet. What's up? It's story time number 2.
We're the Woodhouse Blend Podcast.
We are. And you know what? I've been getting a little
Yeah? Oh, good.
What you drinking on, sir?
Some scotch.
Yeah?
Yep.
You care to say what kind?
It's a Macallan 12 year.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You already had the Ardbeg.
It sounds like you're treating. Is that like counting J's? You know what I'm saying? Like we have like, the retro 12s, and you have the Macallan 12.
I don't think that's the same.
It's not the same.
Can't wear these. Can't.
You can't.
I've never seen it, but
I mean,
that'd be pretty dope, though. Honestly.
it wouldn't.
Yeah.
It wouldn't.
It would be.
It wouldn't.
Think about it.
It wouldn't.
Think about it.
All right. So, story time number 2. All right. I'm excited. Are you excited?
Gosh, I was born of excitement. It's within my loins.
Your loins?
What?
Not children? Just excitement.
Yeah.
You know what? That would make sense.
Yeah.
That would.
Uh-huh.
That you disgusting. You're nasty.
No, I'm not. I don't know what you're talking
You're nasty.
about. You're nasty, but
So-
I like your type.
So,
Anyways.
what stories we gonna tell today? All right. Last time we told a story about how I shit on myself, and you told a story, and it went to you, sitting on toilets.
Yeah,
About that.
I don't know.
How you still feel about that?
Fine.
You sure?
Yep.
You still all about it. Sitting on toilets.
Yep.
Not a problem for you. Love it.
I mean, it's fine.
Can't live without it.
No, I probably could live without it, but I'm fine.
Still not hovering.
No, not about that life. I'm a man. This is man's world.
Okay. So, do you want to go first with your story, sir, or should I?
I think I want to hear what you got lined up first. Or do you not have anything lined up?
Of course, man. I have stories for days.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm waiting.
I'm going to tell y'all the story about the first time I almost got jumped by a whole block of people. A whole block of people. All right? I was young. The year was 2008.
Oh, okay.
All right? I was just a little youngin'. I had just got into the Marine Corps. All right? Not really. So I passed boot camp, went home, saw the girl I was dating at the time. She was cheating on me and stuff.
Of course you will.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? These things
Jody's.
happen. Jody. As I'm not gonna say, as a disclaimer, or a little for future reference for people who are thinking about joining the military, bro. Don't date the girl that you went to high school with and go into the military. There is a very small % chance that is really gonna work out. All right.
Yeah.
Very, very, very small % chance. All right. I was in boot camp. She wrote me letters all day, sent me photos. I tried to do my thing, tried to beat off to him. Didn't work. I got caught by the drill instructor. He took my photos. He probably beat off to him in his own room. And I came back and she was, she told me that she had a friend, so it is what it is. I broke up with her at the KFC. So it was a long week.
Hold on.
What?
You met up at the KFC?
Yeah, I broke up with her ass at the KFC.
That's.
I'm
not gonna say it, but.
What? What is that? What are you gonna say?
Little bit.
A little bit what?
Stereotypical.
What do you mean?
KFC? What do you mean? I'm not gonna say it, but everybody's thinking, what'd you get? I know you're into that dark meat. You got the dark meat.
Oh, bro, I love the dark meat. All right,
more of a-
we don't fuck with that white meat over here. It's too
Juicy.
Dry. Dry.
Excuse me?
Not enough seasoning on it for me.
It's literally caked in seasoning.
Yeah, but it's just not good. There you go.
The KFC, but-
No, so nah, man. So there I was. I got out of the boot camp. I went to my little training to learn how to be involved in combat, which is great. You know, I learned a lot of new stuff, gained a lot of new friends.
Okay.
You know, got in a couple fights.
Right.
And then I went off to what's called MOS school. So MOS stands for Military Occupational Specialty, right? Or your job, right?
Yep.
I went to combat engineer school.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
1371.
12 Bravo.
All day.
A.
All right. Over there in, where is it?
Kandahar.
No, it's not Kandahar. You're stupid. It's, well, it's not important. I can't remember right now. I don't know why I was thinking like Camp Johnson or something. But anyway, it'll come to me.
Fort Leonard Wood?
No, that's for the Army.
No, they have a Marine detachment there, too.
That's for...
The Marines of the Ozarks.
No. We don't go there.
Okay, fine. That's where
Wait, what was it? Camp what?
Fort Leonard Wood?
That's for Motor T, sir. Not for engineers.
Whatever that
I mean, technically, Motor T is within an engineer company. Oh, well. Anyway, so I go to MOS school. I'm in MOS school. And it's pretty fucking boring, all right? It's boring. I don't know what's going on. I'm still a newbie. I'm 19. I have no idea what's going on. I lied. I'm 18. I have no idea what's going on. I'm far away from home. I'm crying every day because I want to get back with the girl who was cheating on me.
You cried every day?
I'm lying. I didn't cry every day.
Okay.
I just wanted to talk to her and I had no signal. So I couldn't really talk to other girls to try to get like revenge vagina.
Okay.
And it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. So I'm there and I meet these two guys, right? I'm not gonna say their names. I'm just gonna call one Frank.
And the other?
And the other one's gonna be
Fred.
called no.
Frank and Fred. Those doggone.
No.
I remember Frank.
I'm gonna call one is gonna be named Frank, and the other one's gonna be named Ricky. All right. So there I was with Frank and Ricky.
Okay.
All right.
I'm already liking this story. I'm really into the character development. Please
So
continue.
Frank and Ricky and I, you know.
I like that grammar.
Thank you.
It's good.
We were having a good old time, you know. We said a lot of ghetto stuff, made a lot of ghetto jokes, had same interest in music. You know, it was crazy because one was a white guy, one was a Hispanic guy, and I was a black guy. So all together, we were the diverse group.
Basically, it was like bum 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 yeet.
No.
Okay.
It was like that.
It really be like that though.
So
I don't say that, but
So from then on, you know, we're young, and it's, you know, of course, what young people want to do. We didn't start class. Like I got there in November, and we didn't start class until I want to say February.
okay.
February. So what do all young people do when they're boxing in a place with no signal? They want to escape. So with that being said, right? We were like, oh, we can go here, we can go there, we can go to strip club, we can go there. So then there's this older guy, right, that comes to our MOS school.
Okay.
Right? Because in the military, you can switch jobs, right? At a certain point in time in your career. And this guy decided to switch jobs. So we're all E1s, and he was an E4, right, which is called an NCO, non-commissioned officer. Pretty much a dude with a little bit of perks.
Not for us, but go on.
Okay. Well, for the Marine Corps, that's what it is. So this guy had everything, right? He had knowledge of the Marine Corps, right? He had a car. That's it. That's all he had.
But that was everything.
That was everything, though. That was everything to us, all right?
He had all the Infinity
That's
Stones.
That's all that we cared about. Yeah. We just wanted a car. We just wanted freedom because that's all you really want.
Right.
So he gets there and he's like, "You guys like to party?" And I was like, "What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is wrong with him?" I was like, "Man, this dude is." They were like, "Yo, this dude is cool." I'm like, what in God's name made you think that this dude is cool in any shape or form? Like, what's wrong with y'all? So, anyway, there we get to the point where school is kind of starting. It's kind of starting to get in there. Like, we know who our class advisor is, and we have to do this thing called field day, which is pretty much every Thursday you would clean your room, and then you would get it inspected on a Friday, right? And you didn't want to fail field day because that would mean that you would have a loss of a weekend. So, fucking newbie over here, the E4, comes to us, and he's like, hey, I'm going out to this place called Wilmington, North Carolina. Now, being the person that I am, I like to know what's going on wherever I am. And I told him, I was like, look, bruh, Wilmington is no bueno, all right? I was like, my boy Ricky over here can tell you what no bueno means. You know what I'm saying? Because he's Latin. So, in case you didn't know. So, he was like, what do you mean? I was like, Wilmington is an area that does not like Marines whatsoever. They don't, right? You'll get fucked up going over there and saying the wrong thing, right?
Oh, okay.
So, you know, they were like, he's selling this dude all these dreams, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to hear that. So, for some reason, he comes up to me, and he's like, yo, Woodhouse, I really need you to do this with me. And he gives me these puppy dog eyes, right? And it's crazy because he's shorter than me. So I'm looking at him like he's like a little chihuahua or something. Not trying to be racist because he was Hispanic. But anyway, he's just like, he's like, come on, man. Like, come out with me, man. Like, I haven't done anything. Like, I want to go out. Like, I'm so, no, I'm 18. So I don't realize, like, when the good part of my mind is just like, bro, don't do it. Then you're not supposed to do it. But instead, I'm like, okay, bro, I got you. Because I'm a caring friend.
Yeah.
I'm a caring friend.
Yep.
So the white boy Frank, he's like, yeah, man, I'll just go ahead and go. So we all make this decision to go, right? We all plan this decision to go. But for some reason, I felt field day, right? I felt field day because my roommate's sock was out, right? And it is what it is. I felt. And then he said, hey, I'm going to be there tomorrow to look at all your shit. And it better be spotless.
Okay.
No socks. No jack-off socks.
Oh, I was like, you can't have socks?
Yeah. None of that stuff out. It better be spotless. I better be able to come in there with a white suit and don't nothing touch me on a Saturday morning. Sharp. 8 a.m. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I said, all right, cool. All right. I'm mad as hell because I don't feel field day.
Okay, right.
But I still go out, even though I'm just like, hey, I can't go out because it's field day. So he's just like, okay. He's like, no, man, come out with us. I'm like, all right, bet, I'll go out. So I go out anyway, and this dude's he had a Trans Am. Yeah, the normal Marine car is either look for the record. Every new military person, yo, if a new military person that you're with has if you're a woman and you're listening to this and the person that you're with is in the military and they have a Mustang, a Trans Am, a Camaro, right? And they just got in, they are a fuckboy, right? They are a complete and total utter fuckboy. One, they do not make enough. Or
a Ninja motorcycle.
Yeah, well, they don't cost that much.
Still, it applies.
Okay, yeah, we'll put that on the list too.
Applies.
That's new. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it's there.
So a ninja. So for anyone who doesn't know, Ninja Kawasaki. Right.
Oh, Kawasaki.
Did
we just do a racism?
Yeah. Maybe I
was about to do another one.
Maybe it'll get us more views or something. I don't know.
I was gonna say, oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, so anyway, so this guy comes out. He has a Trans Am manual, right? Of course, you gotta have manual so you can show off, your shift, your shift changing skills, whatever. I don't know. Maybe he was in like Chuck E. Cheese and just was practicing or some shit because his shifting was horrible. Yep. So we go all the way to Wilmington, right? We go all the way. Wilmington is about an hour away from where I was. So we get there. Well, while we're driving there, while in Wilmington, he starts running off at the mouth, right? I start noticing little things as we're driving there. So he's drinking in the car.
Oh,
So immediately I'm like, yo, this ain't good. This doesn't look good, right? But I'm from where I'm from, so I think like people who do that have, they usually know what they're doing. They have a good grasp on the situation at hand.
Yeah.
He gets too fucked up, right? It gets to the point that we get to Wilmington and we see other black people in other cars, right? We see other black people in other cars. He starts running off the mouth about him being a Marine, right? And saying that he can kick everyone's ass.
That's dumb.
Right? Because he had a green belt in Marine Corps martial arts, which means nothing. The higher the belt, the higher chance of you getting your ass whooped or killed,
Yeah.
So he's there and he's like, I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck you up. I'm like, what? What the fuck did he just say, bruh? He's like, what else? Did you not hear him? He said he's gonna fuck him up. Like he said that like clear as day. Well, technically night, clear as night. Like in the day, in the night. He just told that dude he was gonna fuck him up. He's like, you're a fucking N-word. So immediately, my spidey sense starts tingling, right? And I lose it. And I'm like, bruh, pull this car over right now. He's like, what you mean pull it over? I said pull it over, right? Park right over there, right? So he's like, oh. He's like, what you gonna do, man? He was like, you're an E1. I'm an E4. I was like, bruh, you obviously have no idea where I'm from. Not that that matters, but I'm just show you who I am, right? So he's like, what are you gonna do? So I smack him, right? I smack the shit out of him.
Wait, backhand or palm?
Both. Both.
Okay.
I had to do both. Because I was mad. I smacked him to the point where I hit him so hard, I was just like...
One's for respect, one's for discipline.
Like my hose. Right? Like my hose.
I've literally never seen you garden, ever.
You should pay attention.
Oh, you're right.
Wait till these flowers bloom in the spring. Give them time.
It's spring right now!
Bruh, spring just started.
Spring has sprung, and it's been sprung for a while. But continue.
I don't need this from you. Anyway, so I smack him, and he kind of like, he gets a little groggy. And he's calling me all types of stuff, all types of N-words, blah, blah, blah. And as he's calling me these things, right, I seem to know, I get madder and madder, but as I'm getting madder and madder, I see more people turn around, right, in the background. I see a lot of people in the city turn around on this block, right?
Oh, your windows are down.
No, we're outside. We're out of the car because we parked.
Oh.
So he's saying all this crazy shit out of his mouth because he's a Marine, right?
Oh.
And he's an NCO and he's been here and there. Like, I give a fuck because I don't care, right? I just don't like being called the N-word, right?
Wait, was he also a brother?
No.
He
was white as day. He came out with cowboy boots on. Not saying that people with cowboy boots are like super white.
Was he using hard R?
He was using hard R. Hard R. Right? You would think that this motherfucker was a doctor the way he used ER, bruh.
This is my ER, and I'm going to command it how I see fit. You put that man on the table. We're bringing him back to life.
So, as he's saying the word, more and more people turn around. Because all they hear is Marine and N-word. Right? So, they turn around and they're like, hey, bro, what you say? That's all I hear. And I'm like, fuck. I already know what that means, right? I already know what that means. It's like, hey, bro, what you say? There's no way. There's nothing you can say. There's no way you're going to get out of this, right?
Yeah.
You can try to compromise and fix up the situation as much as possible. But there's no way you can fix the situation because of what somebody said. You can't, and I can't even say this dude's my friend because now I look suspect with the team, with the community. So now the whole community is going to be against me no matter what. Because I'm with this dude. I'm with a white dude, another white dude, and a Hispanic dude who dresses white. Right? So I'm just like, fuck. And I forgot to put my J's on that night.
Oh. You probably, A6 on? Would you have some New
Balance?
Balance?
What the fuck? No.
What'd you have?
No. I had on...
Nikes? What'd you got?
No. I had on my Dunks.
My Dunks.
I had on my SB Dunks. Actually, I didn't have SB dunks on. I had high top dunks on. So I went out. I just knew I was fly too. So I had my dunks on, and these dudes come out, and they start following. They're like, "Hey, this motherfucker think he can just say whatever he want to whoever, right?" Next thing you know, they start waving more and more people, more and more people, more and more people. Before you know it, a whole crowd, bruh. A whole crowd. And then you know what happens? They start running like this shit a motherfucking marathon. Like a gun just shot out and they're just like, go. Right? So they start running after us, right? He runs away, right? He hides. He hides somewhere, right? He hides somewhere. My boy Ricky, right? My boy Ricky runs off somewhere. All right. Actually, he went into a trash can.
What?
Right? He went into a trash can.
He hid in a trash can?
Yeah, he hid in a trash can. He hid in a dumpster.
No.
He hid in a dumpster. And me, I ran to the point where I ran around the corner and I ran under a car, right? I had no other choice. So I ran under a car, right?
This is unreal, but go on.
Right? And so I ran under a car. Next thing you know, my boy Frank, he's like, yo, I'm going home. Like after the smoke clears, everyone's gone. No one can see us no more. We're hitting very well. You know, the art of camouflage and all the other bullshit because of Marine Corps training. I find Frank first. Frank is like, yo, I'm going home. Right? He goes home. He goes home. He goes back to base. He gets an Uber. Not an Uber, because Uber wasn't out back then. He gets a taxi. And he's like, I'm gonna pay whatever the hell I gotta pay, and it is what it is. So I'm like, okay, so it's just me and them. I was like, fuck, I gotta go find them. And he's like, well, Ricky's over there in the fucking trash in the dumpster, so you can easily go find him. And the old boy's over there. So I go look for Ricky. Ricky's not in the dumpster, right? And I see the other boy. I was like, okay, it's just me and your drunk ass. So what am I gonna do with you? And he was like, I'll be good. I was like, if you don't be good, I'm going to fuck you up in here. I'm going to fuck you up outside, right? So I'm looking for him. I'm going to all these clubs, right? I'm going to all these clubs. I meet a couple girls, right? Meet a couple girls, right? But I'm afraid because I'm looking for Ricky. Next thing you know, I'm like, you know what? We got to go because old boy is drinking to the point where he is too intoxicated. He starts passing out. So I not only have to babysit him, but I have to guide him over to his own fucking car, right? So then I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? I'm thinking. And I'm like, I don't know how to drive a manual, right? But I learned that night how to drive a fucking manual. So he's giving me the best directions he can, drunk as fuck.
Oh, boy.
Right? I start driving. No, it's like 4 a.m. because I was looking for Ricky.
Jeez.
So we got there around like 1 o'clock. I was looking for Ricky till 4 in the fucking morning. Started driving. I had inspection at 7, right? Did not know how to drive a manual. So I'm pretty sure you can imagine how long that fucking took. Right? And then on top of that, I got lost because our fucking school was way deep in the woods. And it was my first time. I'd never been off base. Had no idea where the fuck I was going.
Right.
So I'm trying to find out. So I just said, you know what? Fuck Ricky. I'll find him when I find him. He'll be all right. I didn't know what to do, all right? Because he's not the one getting inspected. I am. So I go there. I'm looking. I'm driving. I'm trying to find the right place to go. Luckily, I found some dumb MPs who did not suspect anything. Didn't know I was a MOS school student. Told me where I'm supposed to go. I literally acted like I was a regular civilian going to go see my brother or some shit. So I get there literally just in the nick of time, right? Just in the nick of time. I hurry up. I have 5 minutes to get my uniform on and be ready for inspection. I get there. And you know what's crazy? Motherfucking class advisor comes in there. He's like, all right, good to go. Smells clean. Looks clean from the lookout. Didn't even step foot in my motherfucking room. And says, you know what? Yeah, it's all good. I was like, thank God. Thank God. And now I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck Ricky is. So, Ricky, right? Ricky's still gone. Still trying to figure out where the fuck Ricky is. Ricky's dad pops up to the fucking school, right? Ricky's dad is a gunnery sergeant. He's an E7 in the Marine Corps, right? He's like, hey, where's my son?
Oh.
My son hasn't called me. My son told me he was with you. I was like, why the fuck would Ricky snitch on me? Why would Ricky? I'm like, sir, I'm like, sorry, gunnery sergeant. Did he say that he was with anyone else? He was like, no, he said that you were very responsible and he was with you. I was like, I'm going to slap the shit out of him and his E4 again when I see him. If he ever pop off, that motherfucker's alive because I'm going to kill him, right? So, I'm telling Ricky's dad a whole bunch of fucking lies. I'm like, look, Ricky went out with this girl, right? And he'll be back. Like, he was with this girl and they were dancing for a little bit and she was drinking a little bit, so she wanted to be with him. And he was like, Lindsay, I'm finna go hang out with her a little bit so we can like kiss and stuff. Not smash.
Right.
I'm like, cause Ricky's not like that. Gunners aren't. He's not like that at all.
Right, he just wants to kiss.
Yeah, he just wants to kiss. He just likes to kiss. And then they were talking about Waffle House because he likes the the All-Star Slammer.
What is this?
Because that's what Ricky likes. And he was like, I didn't know he liked that. See? There you go. I just taught you something about your son. He likes the All-Star Scrambler with American cheese. Not cheddar, American cheese. And he also likes to order a steak when he gets a little antsy, you know, if he feels like he has some money in his pocket. And he also likes the orange juice with pulp when he's eating at Waffle House. And he was like, that's good to know. He's like, you're a good friend. Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I am a good friend. And when I see Ricky, I'm going to kill him.
No, when I see Ricky, I will make sure to let him know that he is irresponsible a little bit. But I am glad that he probably got his stomach full. And you know what? He should have bought me some. Ha ha ha. Nice to see you, Gunnery Sergeant. And he left. Right? And Ricky pops up an hour later, right? And I was like, where the fuck was you at? And he says, you know what? He was like, he was like, you didn't see me? I popped out the dumpster and I saw this cute girl. That's why I popped out. And then we went to the hotel and I got some. And I kind of like spent the night over there. I was like, bitch, you didn't think of calling? You didn't think of calling? He was like, bro, you don't have any service here. Oh, okay. All right. Thanks. And that is my story of why the combat engineer school should have service.
Oh, wow. That took an, okay.
I learned a lot of life skills. I learned how to drive a stick shift. I learned how to take care of drunk people. And I learned how to hide from a block of people when they don't like you.
Those are all good skills.
That's probably how the 1960s felt for black people.
Oh my gosh.
Except it was my own kind chasing me.
That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate.
So reverse 1960s.
Why is this happening to me? I thought we did this in the 60s. These are my people. Why are we doing this to each other? So my story, I'm going to throw it back to Brazil for this one. The year was, I think, 2011. Let's say 2010 going into 2011. Maybe?
Okay.
Maybe.
All right.
I might be wrong. It might be 2011. Anyways.
I hope not.
So I saved up money to go to Brazil. I had a Brazilian exchange student named Breno. And I was like, hey, listen, I'm saving up money. When is the best time to come and visit you in Brazil? He said, the best time to come is before Christmas and stay until after New Year's. I was like, why? That's so weird. One, it's the Southern Hemisphere, so it's their summer, right? Two, it's this really long holiday season, basically. Everybody has like off and goes to holiday parties and drinks and has fun, all that stuff, right?
They be smashing too.
I'm sure they do.
Ooh,
I'm sure they do.
that's what I'm talking about.
So
Smashing.
I save up like a lot of money and I fly down there, and here's where the fun starts, right? So I don't speak any Portuguese at all. None. Zero. Zilch. So,
Nada.
right, that's Spanish, but okay. Yeah, look at me. I'm so upset.
Okay, all right. Pipe yourself.
Right, so I go down there really enjoying the time. If you ever get the opportunity to go to Brazil, go to Brazil. It is a beautiful country, beautiful people.
Beautiful booties.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Are they fake?
Not.
Do they get like surgeries?
No, I think it's genetics.
I don't think so.
Something in the water.
Something in the water?
Something in the water.
What? Come find me a big booty.
Okay. So, we go down there hanging out with his family. A really nice thing. They lived in this apartment, condo complex thing, right? So it was like, imagine a beachfront, a hotel, right? But people lived in the houses. Like it was just apartments and people just lived there. So his family had one and his grandmother had one. His grandmother actually vacated her apartment and stayed with the family and allowed us, me and Breno, to stay in her apartment. Right? So it was like what? Really? It was really nice of her. Really appreciate that. So we're gonna fast forward in this story to when we went to the club.
Oh, you went to the
I
club?
went to the club. I was 18. I was legally allowed to drink in Brazil, but I really didn't take part because I was not really
How are clubs in Brazil?
banging. It was a great time, I'll be honest.
Big booties everywhere.
It was a very, very good time. So the club that we went to was
Very bouncy.
called The Office, right? So it was kind of a joke yet an excuse, right? So no. So it'd be like, hey, where are you? Why aren't you home yet? Oh, I'm at the office. You're not lying. It's just not the truth.
Okay.
Right. So
Okay.
I think that was actually the building connected to it. It was it was like a restaurant. This is in Vitória, Espírito Santos, Brazil.
Hey.
Espírito Santos is the state area, and then Vitória is the city. So the club has totally changed now from what I hear. But at the time, it was like an upside down club, right? So they had on the ceiling like a shower, a bedroom. It was like, however they put it up there, it was up there. So it was supposed to be like an upside down feel, right? So I'm talking to people. The funny thing is, people didn't believe that I was American, that I wasn't Brazilian. Because it's a pretty mixed culture down there, but you can't really always pick out who is who, right? So people were coming up to me trying to talk to me and Breno would be like, no, he's not American. He's, in Portuguese, it's like, what? No, yeah, he is. I'm like, no, guys, really, I'm not. I can't speak Portuguese at all. And it was a good time because then they tried to try their English on me, which was nice. I like practicing that with them. It was funny and a good time. But there was a couple girls that Breno tried to send over for me to talk to, right?
He sent them over to you?
He was like, hey, this is my friend, my host brother from America.
And they went to you? Not saying that you're a bad person, but I'm saying like, that's crazy. Like I've never,
Here's the thing.
unless they were like prostitutes.
You're a hot commodity.
Oh, because you're foreign.
Right. If you have green eyes, if you got blonde hair.
What if you black and bald?
There's probably some of you there.
In Brazil. Yo, fuck Brazil. Continue what you got there.
Anyways, so he sends them over to me, but he teaches me a phrase, and I still remember the phrase. And it's so freaking corny, but I'm gonna recite it for you now because it stuck with me.
Okay.
The phrase is Oi linda, quero beijos. which means, hey, beautiful, I want to kiss.
So that's what we doing? We just out here just kissing girls randomly?
I tried. It didn't really work. It didn't really work. They laughed a lot because it was funny that I was, using a language I didn't really understand. Beautiful language. Anyways.
Did that ever work? Ever?
I can't tell you.
Oh, proper gentleman. You don't kiss and tell. Okay. You better tell me offline.
So, fast forward again. We go to the beach quite a few days, pool quite a few days. And the popular thing there in Brazil is Speedos. Now, I can assure you that I made sure that nobody ever got a picture of me in a Speedo in Brazil.
Did you wear a Speedo?
I did.
Why didn't you just wear swim trunks?
Because it wasn't normal.
It wasn't normal?
Everybody was wearing a Speedo.
But look, though, if you were wearing swim trunks, more girls would pay attention to you.
I did have some swim trunks.
They might be like, what you hiding? And you could be like, I got this giant thing that my parents blessed me
you
with.
could do that with the Speedo as well, kind of.
But be like, it's too big. That it would just fall out. Speedo.
It's not going to...
It just fall out.
It's not going to do that.
I mean, what do you care for? How long were you there for?
23 days.
Yeah, that's more than enough time. You can just lie.
All right. So, we do Christmas. Christmas was great, but weird. We woke up kind of late in the morning, exchanged gifts and stuff like that, and all that stuff.
Shit.
Yeah, you're messy. So then we went to the beach also. Roll around to New Year's Eve. Okay, we went to a kind of famous beach in the area, and I forget for the life of me what the name of it was, so I'm not going to try to slaughter some random name. And it's apparent that my exchange student, now my host brother, is going to get sloshed. He is drinking a lot. He's drinking a lot. And I'm not drinking at all because I'm just not really trying to get drunk in a country that don't speak the language, right? And that's probably not the first time to do that. And we go ahead and drink. We're singing songs. We have a good time. Head down to the beach, right? On the beach, they had all these trucks lined up on the water. And on those trucks were huge stereo systems. And they were just pounding out music. Go crazy. And there's also a cop there, right? We're passing him, and the guy next to me is like, hey, cops. I was like, yeah. I mean, they're probably just here to keep things, kind of under control. He's like, yeah, but I got a joint in my pocket. I was like, I'm sorry? I was like, keep it in there.
He's a recreational guy.
Because I can't, you don't want to bring that out. So we go down to the beach. They're gonna
Good time.
Yeah, apparently they were trying to have it. Went down to the beach, and the thing is, they shoot off out in the bay fireworks, and then you go and you jump over 7 waves. It's supposed to be like a good luck thing for the new year.
Mm-hmm.
But before this, or like as the fireworks go off, it's New Year's, they light up this joint. Yeah.
All right.
And they're like passing it around. It comes to me. I'm like, I don't think I should get high for the first time on the beach in Brazil. I don't think that's where I should be. And
so you should not be doing that at all.
You're right, and I haven't.
Good for you.
Take that.
Take that. Take that.
Take that. Take that.
Take that.
Anywho, so my exchange student
I'm a square.
is having a moment with his friend, and then he starts running off. Now, I'm in a different country.
Okay.
As I've reiterated, I don't speak the language.
Nope.
But my...
Did you have Google Translate?
No. My exchange student is drunk and high off his mind. And now he's running around everywhere. And we're trying to, like, corral him, but he's gone.
Did you just say you tried to corral him?
Yeah. He's gone. We disappeared in the crowd, just gone. They're like, he'll be okay. He'll be okay. I was like, oh.
Cattle or something.
Wow, okay. So then there was this other guy, another Brazilian, who spoke pretty good English. We called him Justin Bieber because he had a very Bieber-style haircut.
A bowl cut?
You know, the swoosh haircut, right?
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Anyways, he was also drunk and high off his mind, and he's stumbling around, fumbling around like an idiot. And when we're trying to, me and these girls are trying to take care of him, and he's like running around. We went into this hotel. He tried to walk into a steam room. It's like, we're like, dude, just freaking keep it together. Like, what are you doing? Sit down. Like, stop freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to chase this guy around on a beach in Brazil for like hours at a time. Hours. He was a machine. He just kept going. He wanted to go everywhere. He wanted to do everything.
Bro, what was he on?
Alcohol and some, I believe as they call it, pato.
Pato?
No, they don't call it that. I made
Pot-
it up. I made it
really?
up. I'll admit it.
You're a bad person saying that.
I don't know what you're talking
Pato.
about. Pato.
Pato.
But the pato.
Give him energy like that? He
Man,
had to have some coke in the system.
listen, he was friggin' going at it. Anyways, kind of weird, but cool thing. It's like 5 a.m. We're still on the street, just hanging out. Dead tired. Are you raising your hand?
I am.
What?
I have a question.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah, I see that.
With this first grader fucking
Right. Go ahead.
gesture.
Uh-huh.
Are there still like big booty girls at 5 a.m?
Yeah, there are. Yeah, there were. So
Just wanna
we are outside the apartment, and he's finally calming down. He's like, okay, I'm ready to go to sleep. The sun is literally coming up on the beach right now.
know. Oh, I bet it's so beautiful.
Yeah, except I was dog tired. I was like, I literally looked at someone. I went, is it seriously the morning? And they're like, yeah. I went, we've been up all night? They went, yeah. I was like, fudge. I said, probably didn't say that.
Yeah, I'm saying it for you.
I see.
You didn't say fuck, but you said fudge. I would say fuck.
They taught me some Portuguese cuss words.
Like what? You know what? I'm not even gonna mess with you like that because I know how you stand with cursing. Me, I don't give a fuck.
I see that.
Yep.
I actually still know the cuss words.
You know what? This episode is gonna be like super explicit.
Can you put it on twice?
I might as well. I hope so.
So
Let me ask the platform.
it gets a little heated. We go into the room, and there's a couple girls, and
All right. Okay.
yeah. Just wait.
Get juicy.
Just wait. Let me go on. Right.
What you do? What
So
you do?
I'm on
man?
the bed. I got the bed.
Yeah.
The girl is laying on the floor, and I'm like, hey, you don't have to lay on the floor. You can come up here.
Okay, game at work. All right.
Right. Except then I'm too much of a gentleman at the time, and I offer for her to sleep on the bed, and I'll sleep on the floor.
Lame, bruh.
And that's what happened.
Lame.
And that's what happened.
Are you serious?
And that's what happened.
Did you have a girlfriend or something?
No.
Was she intoxicated?
Probably.
Oh, okay. No, don't do that.
Anyways,
that's wrong.
So
No one here condones sleeping with women when they're intoxicated. That is wrong beyond all belief. It's not a good thing to do, all right? And you get no enjoyment out of it. What's real enjoyment is if you can pull them while they're still sober and in their right mind, all right? That is when you know you got it. But pulling girls when they are intoxicated is the most fuck-boyish thing you could ever do. Good job for not doing that.
I was a good kid.
Your country thanks you.
I tried. But yeah, it was a wild time. It was a good time, but it was a wild time. Not as wild as it could have been, admittedly. So that's a piece of it.
We should take a trip to Brazil.
Yeah, when we hit the lotto, let's do it.
What do you mean the lotto? A ticket doesn't cost like less than that. Well, it probably costs
More.
like $1,200.
Yeah.
We can do that. I can do that.
What about spending money?
What about it?
To be fair, a real does get you.
Let's just go. We ain't got nothing else to do.
We have work.
We can take off.
But we gotta go to work.
Stop. Stop.
Oh.
Stop.
Is it over?
I'm not taking it.
Oh, we're in a rave.
I want to leave so bad. Like, you have no idea how bad I want to leave right now.
Well, why don't you act like a banana and head out? Why don't you be like? Why don't you?
I'm not gonna lie. As dumb as that was, it actually did make sense.
Why don't
the
you?
head of a banana
Why don't you be like a baby and peel away? How about?
Let's go. Let's keep saying things that doesn't make.
Suck it.
Keep saying things that don't make sense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You don't make sense.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I do have one more story. You want to hear it?
Yeah. How much time is it? Because I gotta tell my story.
Nah, it won't. It won't be too long. So we're back in the Army, right?
Oh.
Same training event that the guy got poison oak on his dick. Same one. We back. So
okay, Mr. Ass on toilet.
We're back. So we lay down for the night.
Yo.
And by lay down, we're on our foxholes and we're waiting for the drill sergeants to attack us.
What's a foxhole? For the people that don't know.
A foxhole is basically a hasty fighting position where you dig into the ground. They didn't let us. We had to use like kind of preoccupied ones. And you set up logs, dirt, rocks in front of you as a cover. So
go ahead, continue.
Yeah. So we're sitting there. We have to have 2-man teams in there. So it's the first bit is I think 100% security. So it's a big long line across the wood line of all of us. And we hear shots being popped off on the other side of the freaking entire footprint, right?
Yeah.
We are popping off, and we're like, what the heck's happening? This one guy off to my left, probably 2 or 3 foxholes over, starts yelling, "Who goes there? Halt! Who goes there?" And we're like,
"Fuck says who goes there? What is this
well,
fucking?"
That's what they trained us to say.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a thing.
Your training was trash. Trash training.
Anyways,
at its best.
It was so you don't friendly fire people. Anyways, so he's freaking out, and you're also putting your feet up in front of the thing.
I paid for this.
The thing.
What thing? Oh!
Gosh, he's such a ding dong. So, he starts popping off shots in the woods. Just bum, 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 bum. We're like, what is going on? So we start shooting out there too. Everybody thinks they're hearing something.
Okay, before you proceed, motherfucker, did you have blanks?
Yeah, we had blanks.
Okay.
We had blanks.
Okay.
Don't worry. We weren't shooting real live ammo in the woods.
God, bro.
So we're like, everybody's like on high alert, freaking out. So we were supposed to have somebody come by in like an hour and a half and relieve us, right? Switch out fighting positions because the other group is sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
It's 50% at this point. And for some reason, nobody's coming around. It's 3-4 hours in now. Nobody has come around, and I've got to pee so bad. And the drill sergeants were adamant that if we peed on the foxhole line or at the hooches or anything, we were getting messed up bad because that's not where you do it. So we were like, okay, I guess we're gonna hold it. Finally, somebody comes around and stuff's still happening in the middle of the night. Like everything's like going crazy. We're starting to hear a lot of like yelling and screaming and shooting and all this other stuff.
All right.
Right.
Love it.
At one point, our drill sergeant walked behind us in the woods, and at the beginning of this exercise, they said, "Privates, at this point, we are the enemy forces. If you see us, you kill us." We're like, oh.
Should have killed them then.
Well, it was weird because they were behind us. And we were like, that's so odd. So me and I don't know why, we were looking down the line out into the woods, and one of the drill sergeants walks behind us, and we're just like, what the heck is going on? And we just stayed really still, and they just kept walking. So maybe they didn't see us. I don't know. Last time I saw that drill sergeant. So finally, somebody comes over and they relieve us. It's super late. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, dude, talking to my battle buddy. I was like, we got to go. I got to go to the bathroom right now. Like, right now. We have to go. So we're going through the woods. We rush over to the Porta Johns.
A Marine would hold it.
No, dude, I was ready to burst. Do you know how much water you drink in training?
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
We exercise it all. No, I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
So we're walking through the woods, and then over in a clearing, there's these big lights, right?
Yep.
Imagine the construction lights, right, that shine down on the construction pad.
Yeah.
Okay, generator based, and we see a bunch of privates out there doing excessive amounts of PT. Excessive amounts of PT. I mean, they are smoking the crap out of these guys. I'm like, what the hell?
Just getting it.
So we're running over. The drill sergeant's yelling at them to blowing whistles and doing all that stuff. We go to the Porta John.
Yep.
We piss. Come back. We're coming through the woods. And I'm like, hey, wait a second. Let's check this out. What is this? We go on the edge of the wood line where they can't see us. And these poor guys are getting smoked so hard. I mean, dude, they're doing so much stuff. I mean, they're doing everything under the sun, and it is rapid fire. Like, they're destroying their souls.
I'm not going to lie to you. The way you're saying this makes me think of the most sexual image.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm
They're
sorry.
not, it wasn't sexual. But, okay.
Oh, my God.
So, I look at my battle buddy. I was like...
I feel like
I was like, should we save them? Should we rush in there? There was like 2 or 3 drill sergeants.
Yep.
They didn't have weapons. We could have easily rushed in there, popped shots at them, safety killed them, no problem. Freed all of those privates. Or we could have also had to join them. So I look at him. He looks at me. He's like, I don't know, man. I was like, well, what if we got like the other platoons and we like rushed that area and we like freed them, right?
No.
He's like, nah, man, I don't think we can. I was like, good move. Let's not do it. Because he was a black guy. And
That's right.
and he knew not to mess with it.
Wait, what?
He knew that was trouble. I didn't. I was ready to give it all for my country,
That's right.
for my boys.
That's right.
So
I think.
we go back to our hooch and we fall asleep, right? Stuff's still popping off around us, but we are dead tired. We go to sleep. Somebody comes by our hooch like an hour later. It's like, hey, man, you guys need to take up your post and all that stuff. We're like, we just did like 4 consecutive hours. We're not going out there. Like, you're freaking high. They're like, oh, fine, all right, whatever. Fast forward to the morning. Guess what we find out happened?
What?
So we had a roving security, which was supposed to be the platoon guide, the head of our platoon as a student, a soldier. Everybody else, they were at the front gate, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And here's what happened. Roving security went up there and saw that everybody at the front gate was dead.
What?
Everybody at the front gate was dead. They're like, they rolled up on them and literally looked at them. He walked up to somebody who was like, hey, man, are you all right? He's like, laying on the ground. He went, no, man, I'm dead. And he's like, okay. And then he walked away. He just left them. He goes back to the other guys like, hey, man, they're dead. Let's get out of here. So they leave. Apparently, what happened, the drill sergeant shined a laser in the area, and they, like, cruise missiled them, quote unquote. They blew up the whole front gate, and, like, all the leadership was there. So nobody had any backup plans. So the drill sergeants just walked right in, and they went over to 3rd platoon or 2nd platoon, and they just started throwing like grenades into their fighting positions. They used CS gas and they smoked them out. And anybody that they said they killed, they went over to the PT area and had to PT for hours.
Oh my God! For anyone who doesn't know, CS gas is a
crowd control gas.
Crowd control gas. It's pretty much tear gas.
Yeah, it is.
Strong fucking tear gas. Right? It makes you feel like you're choking and you're dying.
Yep.
You're not really not. It's a nerve agent.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's not a nerve agent.
not a nerve agent. Sorry,
I was
it's
like,
a
what?
it's a fucking
No,
what is it?
it's just a crowd control
It's
gas.
just yeah.
Yeah.
It just makes you tear up and choke.
And it causes your salivary glands and the glands in your nose to overreact and basically produce mass amounts of tears, snot, and spit.
It's a hell of a fucking weapon.
Great time.
No.
That's my story though, basically.
All right. So you guys, your training sucks. All right. But
I'm sorry.
my no, your training sounds like our training when we get out of boot camp. Like we get out of boot camp when we have boot leave. When we just sit there for a week and find out that our girlfriend is cheating on us and shit, and then we go back.
Your
What?
your experience may differ.
Maybe, not likely. So my story. Oh, we got some time. My story is about it's a Kenya story. It's a story when I was in Africa.
I do love Africa.
All right, so this story revolves around me stripping with fellow Marine mates, right? I'm stripping.
Is that what they call them?
Shut up. I'm stripping
Script.
to save a little girl's heart. All right?
Is that fictional? Or is that real?
It's not. It's definitely real, and I definitely have photos. I definitely have pictures. I have pictures on my laptop.
You might want to clarify.
Okay. So the way this story goes is that there was so a while back, here I am in Nairobi, Kenya. The year is the fuck was it? It was 2015? 2016. So I met this girl. This girl had a children's home, right? And she had a little girl that was dying, right? She needed a new heart, and she was under a condition called tetraphalid or some sort, very, very serious heart condition where she could die. It's very, very rare. I suggested the idea of, of kind of like a dating service thing.
Oh, really? What type of dating?
Well, that was the only idea I could think of because at the
date?
time, that's when Magic Mike XXL came out.
Oh.
Yeah, so I immediately thought of that idea, and I was like, "Hey, I know the Marines want to find some girls. I'm saying I'm down for it, and I want to help a little girl. Let's just script. Let's script. Like chickens.
Okay.
So not like chickens. So it was great. It was we planned for a couple months. Couple months. And the whole thing about it was that each of us were supposed to go out and script. Right? And the women or men around the in the room would put up their little signs and say if they wanted us or not. And it was great. It was great publicity for us, great publicity for them, it was great publicity for the child. It was overall it was great, right? So we went out there, everybody was stripping. I was scripting. But when I script with another guy that was in the it was in my group with me, right?
Oh.
It was great. No. Hear me out. I told him, I was like, look, we're gonna practice and we're gonna bring a girl on stage. So the whole visual that I wanted to provide to these people and these women,
Right.
was the visual of a three-way, of a woman getting the absolute
Oh boy.
experience of her life
Yep. There it is.
done to her
Oh boy.
in this performance. So, so we saying we did our thing. We had a little video. We brought a random girl on stage. Random girl. She was all about it.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
And that's exactly what she said.
Oh jeez.
And we did our thing with her. We did our thing. And you know what? We were a 2-for-1 deal.
Oh.
So the whole thing was that we were, after we finished tripping, whoever got us, whoever like put their money up for us,
Mm-hmm.
we would go on a date with them to the cheese factory. Right?
I'm sorry?
Well, some cheese factory. Some place with cheese. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe they had wine or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
gotcha.
Maybe they're from a company from Wisconsin. I don't know.
In Nairobi, Kenya.
In Nairobi, Kenya. You'd be surprised at things that are in Nairobi, Kenya. Anyway, so we was stripping. You know what I'm saying? My naked body out there. Get coconut oil rubbed on us and everything.
Jeez.
You know?
I didn't need that.
Thanks.
I didn't need that.
Nah. I have to provide the visual. Because it was wonderful.
Oh.
It was wonderful.
My skin was moist for weeks on end.
Yo.
You could have thrown me down a slip and slide and I probably wouldn't have stopped for 50 feet.
I was very well moisturized.
Jeez.
All right, so there I was, 2-for-1 deal, getting hoed out, some type of prostitute or slave. And, I was supposed to go on a date, went on my little date, and it was great. And then we had a party after. And you know what? I accumulated fans after that. Girl was like, can I have your autograph? I was like, girl, nah, because my cursive is trash. But, you know what I'm saying?
You could have literally put anything on that. You could have done a circle and a dash through it. Oh
No. But I was like, we can go to, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
We can go on a
we
date.
can go on a cheese date.
We can go on a date
You wanted to take her on a cheese date.
to the zoo or something.
Oh.
Because I ain't never seen the African animals out here. It was great. I was a bad person back then.
Oh. I see what you mean.
I would use anything.
Oh, you were like, yeah, we'll go to the zoo.
And we can be the animals. And delve into our instincts.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it how they do on
The Discovery Channel. But no, it was a great time. I think we produced somewhere around anywhere between $6,000 to $8,000.
Oh.
For this operation.
What was
great.
the
It was great.
operation's name?
It was great.
What was Operation
Man, hold up. Let me
Operation
look
Banana Hammock?
it up. You're stupid.
Operation. Yeah, I got nothing else. That was the only one that
No,
jumped in to my head.
it's
As
it's Tetralogy.
Stop. Let me look at it.
Tetralogy of Phallit.
Mm.
That's what it was called.
Tetralogy of Phallit. Defects.
Defects.
Oh. Cause oxygen-poor blood to flow out of the heart and into the rest of the body. Risk factors include a viral illness such as rubella. That's what it is. German measles
I don't fucking know.
during pregnancy, maternal alcoholism, or a family history of the condition. No need to thank me, folks.
And it was a very rare disease. And you know what? It was a good time. Like I had a lot of good time with the people that I served with. I'm so happy that little girl, I think at the time she was 3. She received the help that she needed for her heart. And
Stripping for a cause.
Stripping for a cause.
That's the type of person you are.
That is what I'll do. I go anywhere and above for the sake of children.
Were you?
Whereas
What was your costume, or was it just?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I had on some J's. I had on some ones, right? Some my bread ones, right? For those who don't know, the black and red and white ones and gray. I had on my ones and I had on some joggers. and I had on
Tearaway.
a hat and a tearaway.
Was it tearaway joggers?
No.
Oh.
I just
Wait.
pulled them down.
Oh.
You know?
So you didn't have anything special?
No, honestly, no. We didn't pull down our pants. We didn't. I just did a lot of
Oh.
sexual stuff.
Oh.
All right.
You could
No sex.
You could have made $10,000.
No sex. No. That's
Could have
no.
made 10,000.
No, that's illegal. You can't do that.
What? You're just dancing
What's wrong with you?
in your underwealth.
Nah, that's no.
You wouldn't have done that.
No.
You were scripting. It
I
sounds
was
like you were
scripting.
just.
I ain't no hoe.
You
All right.
you didn't even.
I said dance, not fuck.
You did. You kept
Don't-
your underwear on.
Don't get it confused.
Hey,
You know who
hey.
said that? Cardi B. Cardi B said that. I said dance, not fuck. Don't get it confused. Real bitch. Only thing fake is the boobs.
Not anymore, probably. Jeez. I'm pretty sure her hair isn't limeade green on purpose.
You just stupid.
Gosh.
Man, don't talk about her. Like
Got
that.
it.
Don't talk about her like that. Cardi. Anyway, but nah, man, we had a great time. The child received the surgery that she needed. The Marines were looked at as these great people at the time.
Because
it was
take your pants off.
and then we had a party after. And it was just, I don't know. That was like one of the best times of my life that I can remember from my memories. And I still got the photos.
Good.
It was great.
You should have those photos.
I should.
You should.
They're on my other computer, but I need to have.
They probably have
transfer them.
an annual strip fest now because of you.
Hey man, it is what it is. I should. Oh, shout out to Magic Mike. Shout out to Magic Mike. Also, I think I got a few shout. Do you have any shout outs that you want to do?
No, not particularly that I can think of at the moment. Yeah, no, I got no shout outs.
Okay. So I'm gonna shout out to my boy. I know by the time I post this is gonna be late. I'm gonna shout out to my boy Richard Diggs III. All right, my man, this is his birthday. All right.
Happy birthday, happy
Belated
birthday,
birthday. Belated
happy
birthday.
belated birthday.
This is gonna be in the future.
Belated. It's because it's late. We're not posting this tonight, and it's your birthday. Happy birthday. I can stop.
Yes.
Okay.
Please, for the love of Jesus Christ and God and the disciples and maybe Judas. I don't know. Stop.
I need somebody.
Also, fuck. I want to do a shout. Who I want to do a shout?
Shout out to Cardi B.
I want to do a shout out to Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Only thing fake is the boobs. Shout out to her. Shout out to Donnie. You know what I'm saying? Hey girl.
No, stop that.
Shout out.
Don't stop that.
Nah.
Put that
I want to do a shout out to Taylor. All right. Didn't say who Taylor. I just said Taylor. I want to do a shout out to Brandon's mom. Right. You know, she's probably not listening. She probably already cut it off early, but that's okay. You know, shout out to Brandon's mom.
Okay.
Who else? Who else we got?
Oh, I want to shout out your dad because he called in the middle of this podcast.
He did call, but he ain't want nothing. I'm gonna call him back. I'm lying. I'm not gonna call him back. I'm calling back in the morning because it's late. That's it, man. That's all I got. And if I forgot to shout out somebody, hey, you better send me a message. Tell me shout you out.
Yep.
For this shit. It's been Storytime number 2. You know what I'm saying? Big ups. Big ups to everybody who watching this. Big ups to all of our listeners / followers / subscribers. You know what I'm saying? We're not here without you. And we damn sure won't progress without you.
That's right.
So give yourself a pat on the back.
And if you don't have arms, I don't know, give yourself good ups.
Or clap with your feet.
And if you don't have feet, big ups again. Just, tell yourself, I did good.
Or just, if you don't have arms or legs, then just, jump up and down with your body on the floor. I don't know.
What if they fall out of their
Whatever
chair?
it is that you do, I'm sorry that you're not fortunate to have arms and legs.
Headbang?
You're stupid.
Or is it a nub wiggle? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Usually I'm the
just a little bit. Because there's only a little bit there. He's trying to find a laugh. Got him, folks. I got him. Put a nail in the coffin, baby. Boom.
Okay. Well, that concludes the Woodhouse Blend podcast.
That's right.
Please follow us on Woodhouse Blend or the Woodhouse Blend. It's easy to find us as a big ass coffee mug, which we use for tea with a tea bag in it. We're very different individuals.
That's
Also, hit us up on Twitter. Hit us up on our email, woodhouseblend@gmail.com. If you have any questions, we can answer your questions for you in a podcast if you want to be mentioned. Also, hit us up on Facebook. We are also on Facebook. Did I already say Instagram? I did also say Instagram. All right. Also, our personal Instagrams. I am L the Investor.
And go ahead. No, fine.
That is at L the Investor. So LTHEINVESTOR. We'll be posting a bunch of shit about our lives and everything that we do together because we live together. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, you made it yawn. I'm Brandon. The B Blend. I am not going to spell as slow as him. It's the with B and then blend, like you mix two things together. Yeah, get to know us, I guess. This has been the Woodhouse Blend podcast, storytime number 2, and thank you for tuning in.
Appreciate you. Deuce.
Scroll!